Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima. The evening news read by Nobin Pradhan, and these are the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for united fight to tackle COVID-19 pandemic amongst BIMSTEC member countries. Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank approves release of Performance Grading Index 2019-20 for states and union territories. Chief Minister Nipurio stresses on need towards ecosystem restoration for a healthy planet, and Nagaland reports 77 fresh positive cases of COVID-19, taking the total tally to 22,773. In the wake of COVID-19, we appeal to our listeners not to lower their guard and stay safe and protected by following these 4 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene, and get vaccinated. For providing COVID-related information and guidance to the people, National helpline numbers 011-239-78046 and 1075 and state helpline numbers 700-5539653 and 1800-345-0019 are operational. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded the enhanced regional cooperation amongst BIMSTEC member countries and called for a united fight to tackle COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister extended his greetings on the occasion of the 24th BIMSTEC Day today. In his message, Modi acknowledged the progress made by the grouping on several fronts in recent years. He stressed the need to continue to work together in the fight against the pandemic. He said BIMSTEC Day is being marked amidst a difficult phase of COVID pandemic. Modi said it is an unprecedented challenge and a testing time for all. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also stressed on BIMSTEC Day and the enormous potential of the Bay of Bengal cooperation. He said it helps bridge South and Southeast Asia and also contributes to Act East and Indo-Pacific policies. Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has approved the release of Performance Grading Index PGI 2019-20 for states and union territories today. The government has introduced PGI index with a set of 70 parameters to catalyze transformational change in the field of school education. The PGI for states and UTs was first published in 2019 with reference year 2017-18. Punjab, Chandigarh, Tamil Nadu, Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Kerala occupy the highest grade, which is grade A for 2019-20. PGI exercise helps states and UTs to pinpoint gaps and prioritize areas for intervention. Most of the states and UTs have improved their grade in PGI 2019-20 compared to earlier years. As many as 13 states and UTs have shown improvement by 10% or more in the PGI domain, infrastructure and facilities. Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur and Odisha have shown over 10% improvement in the PGI domain, equity. Chief Minister Nipurio said for a healthy planet and to sustain the lives it supports, people need to work towards ecosystem restoration. Gracing the virtual program organized to celebrate the World Environment Day 2021 yesterday by the State Environment, Forest and Climate Change Department, Rio said Nagaland has taken many initiatives for the better upkeep of nature. He said the state has over 75% of area under vegetation cover, which is much higher than the national average. Rio said Nagaland has been successful in conservation as people have taken the initiative and committed themselves towards this cause. He added that there are more than 500 community conservation areas in Nagaland. Chief Minister Rio reminded of our duties towards Mother Nature and to take a pledge to protect and restore ecosystems. Kohima Forest Division celebrated World Environment Day by organizing various online competitions comprising of illustrations consisting of memes, posters, cartoons, signages and oratorical, a short video based on topics environmental conservation and innovative ideas for conservation in Nagaland respectively. Apart from these, online essay and poster competition was also organized based on the themes Innovation on Restoration of Ecosystems in Nagaland and Environment Conservation. Over 400 participants took part in the competitions. In the illustration category, Abigail Tepa, Class 5 student of Little Flower Higher Secondary School, Kohima, bagged the first prize, while in the oratorical category, Imsa Jungla Jamir, Class 10 student of Mount Hermon School, Dimapur, secured the first position. In the essay competition, Vijay Anand V. Thomas, Class 12 student of Razakre Government Higher Secondary School, Kohima, won the first prize, while in the poster category, Keduhoto JDL, Class 8 of St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, Kohima, stood first. Divisional Forest Officer Kohima Rajkumar M congratulated all the winners and thanked the school education department for their support in making the program a success. He hoped that the positive response from the people would continue even in the days to come in a fight towards restoration and rejuvenation of our ecosystems. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News, Kohima. Nagaland reported 77 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 today, taking the total tally to 22,773. Of the cases reported, 20 were from Kohima, 17 in Dimapur, 10 in Mokokchung, 7 in Phek, 2 each from Peren and Tuensang, and 1 case each in Wokha and Mon. Recovered cases increased to 16,974 with the recovery of 160 patients, while 4 COVID deaths, 3 in Dimapur and 1 from Zunipoto, have added the COVID-related deaths to 412. Currently, there are 4,732 active cases. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research India and Laxai Life Sciences Private Limited have initiated Phase 2 clinical trial with anti-helminthic drug niclosamide for treatment of COVID-19. They have received regulatory approval from Drugs Controller General of India. The trial is a multicentric Phase 2 randomized open-label clinical study to evaluate efficacy, safety and tolerability of niclosamide for the treatment of hospitalized COVID-19 patients. Niclosamide has been extensively used in the past for treatment of tapeworms infection in adults as well as children. The safety profile of this drug has been tested over time and has been found safe for human consumption at different dose levels. The Indian Railways have created a record by delivering over 26,281 tons of liquid medical oxygen to 15 states across the country. Railways Ministry said it is continuing the journey of bringing relief by delivering medical oxygen to various states, and so far 376 oxygen expresses had started the deliveries 43 days back on 24th April in Maharashtra. The ministry said southern states of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka have received more than 3,000 tons of liquid medical oxygen each from oxygen expresses. The Income Tax Department will launch its new e-filing portal www.incometax.gov.in tomorrow. The portal is aimed at providing convenience and modern, seamless experience to taxpayers. Finance Ministry said the new taxpayer-friendly portal is integrated with immediate processing of income tax returns and quick refunds to taxpayers. All interactions and uploads of pending actions will be displayed on single dashboard for following up action by the taxpayer. It said free of cost ITR preparation software is available with interactive questions to help the taxpayers. Taxpayers will be able to proactively update their profile to provide certain details of income, including salary, house property, and profession, which will be used in pre-filing their ITR. Due to strengthening of southwesterly winds and cyclonic circulation over sub-Himalayan West Bengal and neighborhood in lower tropospheric level, fairly widespread rainfall activity are very likely to occur in the northeastern states and adjoining East India during the next 4 to 5 days. Isolated heavy rainfalls are likely to hit Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura today and tomorrow. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for united fight to tackle COVID-19 pandemic amongst BIMSTEC member countries. Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank approves release of Performance Grading Index 2019-20 for states and union territories. Chief Minister Nipurio stresses on need towards ecosystem restoration for a healthy planet. And Nagaland reports 77 fresh positive cases of COVID-19, taking the total tally to 22,773. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.